Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're taking a fascinating and honestly kind of unsettling journey into the hidden infrastructure of the very places we live. Think about it for a second. We spend so much of our time cleaning the countertops, vacuuming the rugs, wiping down the windows, but we almost always completely ignore the actual lungs of our homes.
So what's really hiding behind your walls? Or right under your floorboards? It's this crazy mystery most of us literally live with every single day without even a second thought. I mean, every time your heating or cooling system kicks on, this massive rush of air travels through a vast, totally invisible network inside your house. But what exactly is that air dragging along with it? Well, today we're going to look at some undeniable visual evidence of why annual duct cleaning isn't just some fancy luxury, it is an absolute must for every single home.
Which brings us to Section 1, the hidden house guest. Okay, let's dive into this, because the unseen quickly becomes, well, undeniable. Take a look at this vent cover. And just to be totally clear, this isn't from some abandoned, rundown property. No, this is from a normal, everyday, lived-in home. Just look at that thick, gray webbing of dust, pet dander, and hair completely choking the grates. It's basically acting like this unintentional, horrifying filter. Every single breath of conditioned air you pay good money for, it has to force its way through that matted layer of grime before it ever reaches you or your family. Imagine what your own vents might look like if you unscrewed them right now. Kinda makes you want to go check, right?
Now, when we actually pull that suffocated cover away, we see exactly where all that debris leads. Notice this dark, completely neglected opening just dropping straight down into the floorboards. There's even this stark little warning tag hanging right there in the darkness, almost like a literal caution sign for what lies beneath. This empty, black square is the drop-off point where our daily shedding, the dirt, the environmental debris, it all just goes down there to hide. And believe me, it doesn't just magically disappear once it falls into the void.
All right, moving on to Section 2, deep inside the ducts.
So what exactly is happening down in that dark abyss? Let's physically travel a bit deeper inside the accumulation of a standard home's air system. Brace yourselves a bit because this is the stark reality of what just one single year of normal everyday living leaves behind. Right here, right up front, lies this massive dust bunny. It's essentially a tumbleweed made of human hair, pet hair, dead skin cells, and dirt. And if you look closely, stretching all the way back into that dark tunnel is a thick, continuous carpet of debris just completely coating the galvanized steel. This isn't just gross to look at. It's a literal reservoir for allergens, and it severely reduces your air system's efficiency. Think about it. When your fan kicks on, this entire carpet gets agitated and it sends all those microscopic particles right back up into your breathing space. Not exactly what you want circulating in your living room.
Which brings us to Section 3, the annual reset.
I know. It's enough to make you literally want to hold your breath. But don't worry, we're shifting gears right now from the pure agitation of looking at this buildup to the absolute visual relief of the solution. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly why we're having this whole conversation today. On the left, you see the neglect, that choking carpet of dust we literally just explored. But then, compare that to the right side. This is the exact same ductwork after a professional cleaning. I mean, the transformation is absolutely striking. All that heavy debris is entirely gone. What's left is the clean, smooth metal that's actually meant to efficiently deliver air throughout your home. The stark contrast here absolutely proves why an annual reset is so incredibly vital. If you leave it unchecked year after year, that image on the left, it only compounds, it hardens, and it gets so much worse.
So the absolutely crucial point here is getting your home back to this pristine standard. Just look at the highly reflective metallic finish on the interior of this floor duct. It is so clean you can actually see the light glaring off the perfectly maintained galvanized steel. There is no loose debris in sight whatsoever. None. This right here is visual proof of what your air system should look like. Because when your ducts shine like this, your HVAC system simply doesn't have to work as hard. That saves you money on energy bills for sure. But far more importantly, the air flowing into your rooms is actually clean. And this is a standard you can only achieve and actually maintain with a yearly cleaning. Okay, so how do we actually make sure our homes maintain that shiny metal state every single year? Well, here's a really simple, logical plan based entirely on the visual evidence we've just uncovered. Step 1, uncover the vents. Just do a quick visual inspection yourself. Unscrew a register and literally just look inside. Step 2, clear the buildup. You can easily wipe down the immediate grates where that pet hair and surface dust gather. And then step 3, and honestly, this is the absolutely critical part, schedule annual maintenance.
Your household vacuum cleaner simply cannot reach deep into the void, no matter how hard you try. So making a professional deep clean an annual habit is the only definitive way to prevent that awful carpet of debris from ever returning.
Which brings us to one final very important thought to ponder as we wrap up this explainer. Are you ready to see what's breathing inside your home? We've seen the hidden reality today. We've seen the incredible contrast between absolute neglect and proper maintenance, so please, don't let your home's lungs fill up with a year's worth of unseen debris. Take action. Go check your vents today and make that annual cleaning a true priority. Thank you so much for joining me for this one, and I will catch you in the next explainer.